welcome back to our channel, Nick and Helmi. Today we are in Seoul with Jordi and Hoehyeon from Lifetime Travel Mate.
Hey, how are you doing? Welcome to Seoul. Today we are in Myeongdong and we are going to Palsaik Samgyeopsal, which is 8 different flavors pork barbecue.
Ooh.
You ready, guys?
I'm ready. I'm starving.
My stomach is ready.
8 flavors, guys. Ridiculous. This is awesome.
8 flavors.
We are in this place in Myeongdong called Palsaik. Apparently it means 8 flavor, and we're gonna be eating 8 different flavor of pork belly, Samgyeopsal. We're sitting on the second floor of the restaurant. It's a quite nice and comfy restaurant. The windows are all open on the side here, so we're getting a nice cool breeze here at night, so it's really nice. And look at this. The lady here is cooking everything for us. We don't get that kind of treatment back in Australia. We can't cook. We're terrible at cooking. I'm terrible at cooking steak. I always undercook steak. She always cooks.
Yeah, overcooked steak, so yeah.
So I'm sure she'll do it better than any of us, to be
But
honest.
pork belly you have to cook, well cooked, right?
That's
well
right.
Done, yeah.
So you can't really stuff up pork belly, really. If you see it's like bird, that it's pretty good. That's good to eat. So which one's your favorite, guys?
Oh, it's very hard to choose.
It's been a long time. I think last time we had this was when we were living in Korea, which was more than 2 years ago. But I have good memories from the curry one. And I think it was the herbs or the pine leaves, maybe.
For me, the garlic one.
Garlic.
Because I just like garlic. Like everything with garlic, I love. Especially with this, it's perfect. Yeah.
Which one do you think is gonna be your favorite?
I am very curious with the curry because I think that would be great.
Welcome to Korea.
Cheers, guys.
Hope you have fun and chill.
So this one is a kimchi stew. So this is basically just like kimchi soup, like which is one of my like favorite. There's so many like dishes in Korea like made with kimchi, like kimchi rice, kimchi stew. Goes well with the samgyeopsal.
So that's the pork belly with the wine there. All right. You get a really that fatty meat on the pork there, and also actually quite tender. But then I can't really taste the wine. It almost feels very plain for some reason. You gotta add this. This is like the secret sauce for every Korean barbecue dish.
This sauce is called samjang. So this is necessary when you eat the pork belly. You wrap it with this samjang and pork belly all together, and it's delicious.
All right, so there you go. So you got the lettuce, you got the samgyeopsal, which is the pine leaf one this time around. You got the samjang, and then you got a bit of kimchi there. Hamburger time. That combination is so good. Really crunchy lettuce, and then the kimchi is actually not too bad as well. Quite strong, but I loved it. I love kimchi, like it's kind of strong, so it's very flavorful. Then you got the pine leaves, very herby flavor, very tender. Samgyeopsal, the pork belly, and then you got the samjang. It's just beautiful, so nice.
As you bite, you are revealing the flavors because first you only taste the lettuce or the sesame leaf, but as you keep biting, you release the flavors of the meat, the kimchi, everything.
I feel like Korean pork is much better than any other places. Like for example in Australia, Korean pork somehow is better. So I've been waiting for this one to be cooked. The curry flavor, let me try. Oh. Very subtle curry. I wish, the curry flavor got a lot more. This is not, like your Indian curry or Malaysian curry. This is a very subtle curry. Probably like Japanese, but very toned down. I wish, have more curry flavor. But the meat is perfectly cooked. Oh my god, Samgyeopsal. I love you.
Yeah, because you know who cooks it?
Yay! The queen of barbecue.
All right, so it is the first day here in Seoul, and as always, to start things off, we're gonna have some breakfast. Now, there are traditional Korean breakfasts, and also there's a Western type Korean breakfast. So we're trying a little bit the non-normal, the non-traditional, the Korean kind of Western flavored breakfast. Here, there's a place in Myeongdong, about a stroll away from where we are staying. It's called Issac Toast, and they do kind of like, I guess, a ham sandwich kind of style of toast, but they also have some bulgogi toast. So we're gonna try something different, something unique. The line's pretty long. I'm excited. I'm ready to start my day.
They use pickle and cabbage as the veggie, and the sauce is actually quite nice. Sort of like sweet honey barbecue sauce. But I wish the patty and also the egg a lot thicker because they're yummy. But overall, this is a very good breakfast to start the day. Not only breakfast, honestly, just a snack. They open till late anyway. Yeah. We are in Namdaemun Market, which is the oldest and biggest market here in Seoul. So we're gonna have some delicious Korean traditional street food. And are you ready? Because my stomach is ready. Let's go! This place is actually like heaven, Disneyland for shoppers. You know why? Because you can buy anything, you know, from your head, from your toe, your undies, your bras, everything, even your dog's clothes, your baby clothes, everything over here. Even the local come here, you know, to buy stuff. So as a tourist, we of course have to come here, right? Okay, so the first and must visit is actually this Hotteok stall behind me, which is near gate 2. And you have the option of savory and sweet. Savory have japchae and veggies. This is the one that I got. And the sweet is the sugar. So they are actually very famous with this vegetarian japchae one. Even the line is all locals. None of them tourists except me. So you know it's good when the local actually queue up for this. Oh. The outer layer is so crispy. It's a bit oily, but it's fine. And inside is so beautiful. You got the japchae, which is the glass noodle, the shredded carrot, and also the spring onion. It's so refreshing and is a very, very good street food. And the difference between like the Korean pancake Hotteok with the other pancake, this one use bread dough. That's why it's actually quite thick and it's quite filling. So for 1,000 Korean won, which is $1, such a good snack to fill your tummy. Snack? Snack. Wow, such a good snack. Oh my god, Nikki, why am I saying snack? Wow, what a good snack. Snack?
So we're currently at this store. Apparently they sell Mandoo. It's just a Korean dumpling. So it's gonna be delicious. And I asked basically one of the local people that were lining up here. If you see local people lining up, it's gonna be good, right? That's the easiest way to tell you which one is a really good stall. I think we're gonna get the pork kimchi one. And because he said that the meat is really famous around here, the pork one. So let's try it out. The dumplings here, they're no joke. They're actually really big. Look at this. That is huge. That's like pretty much like half of my hand right there. Crazy. And you can see all that kimchi just ready to pop out right there. Oh wow. Got some of the chili oil there. This one is a little bit spicy one. So some chili in it. Really fresh. Kimchi, you can really taste it. It's really strong in flavor. Pork meat there is so soft. It's minced, so it's really, really nice. I think they got some onion there. I can see some onion there as well. And a little bit of, I think, some of the cut japchae noodle as well there, inside there. This is like a must-have in any traditional market here. Mandoo.
So the next Korean street food that you have to try is odeng or omuk. So this is actually a fish cake in the skewer. So usually it's like quite big and then you just eat it and drink the soup and then you pay after. Usually you can get, you know, like 5 or 6 or probably 10 if you are hungry. But today we only get one. And this one costs 1,000 won, which is $1. Okay, let me try this. This is gonna be super hot. It's very good for winter. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking and eating. They have like the seafood broth. I think probably like fish or some bonito flakes, I'm not sure. But for sure it's the seafood broth. Like the soup is so nice. And if you see the oden has been there like for a while, you thought it's gonna be like soggy. But no, this is actually still chewy and quite firm. So I don't know how they make it, but it's really good though. And very simple street food here. Ooh, so the next Korean street food that you have to try is called keranpang, which is this egg bread. So it's like egg and bread got steamed because you can see it's like steaming hot, piping hot. And we got it here now. It costs 2,000 Korean won, which is about $2. And da-da-da! It got like some one big eye in the middle, which is the egg. So the bread is quite sweet and the texture is actually quite dense. So it's sort of like sponge cake. You can taste the egg, like the egg yolk is so prominent. Usually my mom asks me to eat the egg yolk because if you don't eat the egg yolk, you don't love your mom. That's what she said. Really?
Currently we're in an area called Gangnam. It's quite a hip area. It's like the party area. Gangnam, Itaewon, and Hyundai is the three places that you really kind of got for nightlife. But there is one restaurant in Gangnam, was just one of my favorite. In 2016, I kept coming back here. It's called Toegye-ro Project. Look at this. Have a guess what that is. Not sure yet? Well, that's whipped cream. But underneath that, it's a curry udon. Imagine that! Oh my gosh. Let's reveal it, okay? Underneath, look at this. Oh my god. Look at that steam. You can really smell that broth. Just absolutely magnificent. Once you have it crack at this, you'll be blown away. I was blown away in 2016. Let's see if I'm blown away in 2019. Oh my god. That is an explosion of goodness. If you guys been to Japan before and you've eaten the curry in Japan, exactly like that. So good. And the whipped cream is actually really smooth. You thought it would be like really creamy, right? It's not. Underneath this whipped cream is where all the treasure is hidden. That curry udon is just unbelievable, guys. Seriously, this is like a must try if you're ever in Gangnam and you have nothing else to eat around here. Well, this is probably a good start. Seriously, it's still blowing my mind away in 2019.
We are currently at Toseokcheon, which is a very famous samgyeopsal place and is very close to the palace. And we are super lucky that there's no line, probably because we come very early, which is about 10-ish. So samgyeopsal is ginseng chicken soup, which believed to be very nutritional for your body because they have the ginseng. Today we basically order the Toseokcheon samgyeopsal with additional wild ginseng roots, which is this one. So today we're gonna eat healthy stuff and then add some roots because usually it's very expensive outside Korea, so might just have it here, right? Alright, so this is the chicken and inside is actually rice. So yeah, you don't need to order rice because inside there's actually rice on that one, on the chicken. So this chicken is stuffed with rice and some dates, you know, ginger, and I think some nuts. So it's so flavorful and it's very, very healthy. Really like the soup. If you open up the chicken, you can actually see this ginseng. Look at that. This is how the flavor of the soup comes from the ginseng, from the date, pine nuts, ginger, and of course the whole chicken. It's like the whole chicken right there. Maybe for many of you, you will find this soup is plain. It doesn't have any taste. But if you dig deep, it's actually quite flavorful because you have the chicken. So all the juices from the chicken goes into this broth. Oh, and don't forget to drink the liquor, ginseng liquor. Cheers, guys. Ooh, wow. It is quite strong, and apparently you can buy this one in the store. I think about 10,000 won, which is not that expensive. Wow, I need some tea.
Alright, so we are currently here in Muksidona. It's one of our favorite places to eat topokki. They've got different variety of base, cheese-based, seafood, pork, and then you can add toppings on top like ramyeon, ham, and even more cheese. But we also got the fried rice as well. It's just, this place is really unique because everything is cooked in front of you. You cook it yourself. They'll put the pot in front of you with all the topping, and then you just cook it. It's just awesome. So everything's super fresh. As you're cooking it, you're eating it as well. And it's not too far away from the palace as well. So if you're visiting the palace, maybe make a pit stop here for some topokki. Look at that smoke, it's intense. We've got the seafood broth here. So we've got some mussels there. And look at that ramyeon noodle. Oh, so good. And you can see the cheese is infused with that ramyeon noodle. First, we start off with the noodle. Oh, dear Lord. That there's an intense sweetness from the cheese. The broth itself, it is spicy. The noodle is so soft. This has to go into my mouth, really. If that's not the softest tteokbokki I've ever eaten, I don't know what. It's so chewy, but it's just so soft. Like 2 and 3 bites completely dissolves into your mouth. And you got that cheesy kind of goodness surrounding it. So damn good. You thought the party was over, right? No, apparently if you ordered the fried rice, they use the same pot there and then they cook the fried rice on top of that. So you can see down there. Wow, look at that. You got the rice, you got some seaweed, you got some corn. It's a very little portion there, but I can feel the crispiness underneath there because you can smell some of the burnt flavor there, so you know underneath all that it's gonna be crispy here. Some corn, some seaweed, some chili, really good. Look at this fried rice. Oh god, that's the second party in your mouth. It's got some seaweed. You can feel that crunch from the corn, kind of sweet. It's not too spicy though, the whole sauce there. I know it looks kind of red, the whole sort of rice there, but no, it feels like just a fried seaweed rice. That's what it is. And you got some corn, which is really good in terms of adding texture as well.
So it is past midnight and we are back in Myeongdong and there's nothing to eat while we are super hungry. So we are now in Oppadak to have Teamax, which is the chicken and also some beer. But the good thing about this place is actually it is oven baked. So I guess it's much healthier even though you are eating it like 12:30 a.m. So now we basically got the garlic sauce. Apparently this is very popular. That's why we got it. And if you see like the structure of the chicken is quite unique, it's because we only ordered the Thai. Okay, let's try this. Look at the glaze. Wow. The sauce is so good. So it's like sweet soy sauce with some garlic hint. And the chicken, I can taste this is not fried at all. This is like oven in a high temperature. So the skin is still like, you know, some sort of like soggy chicken flavor. But then you can taste the tenderness of the chicken, the juiciness of the chicken, and all the sauce actually goes inside the meat as well. So it's actually a very good one and much healthier than the fried chicken, right?